Hello.
Yay!
It's Wednesday night yarn adventures.
It is. How exciting is that?
We made it.
We did.
7:01. It was a bit of a scramble, but we did it. We are here in Ballwin, Missouri,
We
outside
are
of St. Louis.
hanging out with our friends at
With
YarnCom.
Shay
Hey, Alice, it was
YarnCom.
lovely to see you today.
In person.
It was. We always love seeing you, Alice. Okay, so where were we last week? North Carolina.
North Carolina.
I don't remember where we broadcast from.
Where did we? Oh, the hotel room?
No, I did it live. I was talking live last week.
That's right.
So
during the early part of the day, right? No,
that
was
the
different. That was a different thing.
Remember you were closing up, and I
stood
up here and did the thing for like 15 minutes. So okay, so we've been busy.
We have.
Okay. We were in North Carolina in the Winston-Salem area.
Yep.
Last week we were at the brewery. And then we went to the coffee mill in Louisville, North Carolina, in that same area the next day on Thursday. And then we had a fabulous day there. The weather was absolutely gorgeous.
Really, really nice.
I did a live with a yarn market and Lindsay from Indigo Guinea. And because we're going to next week, is that next week already?
Yeah.
We're going to be at the mini Indie Fiber 100, which is a small, it's a 4-person or 4-vendor festival at a yarn market in Carmel, Indiana. So that's going to be really fun to do. Hey, Jazz, how's it going over there? And yeah.
So you did a live with Allie in the morning while the truck was all set up.
Yeah, Allie and Lindsay.
Oh, yeah.
And we had a really good time, and there's patterns, and there's yarn, and there's all kinds of things coming, and we're going to be there, and we're going to have our whole setup with probably new stuff, because we're getting new things this weekend, we'll get new things next week. We've been really busy, though. So we think we talked last week about how we got in our knitted wit.
Yeah, because I put that out on Wednesday.
Yeah, when we got our knitted wit from up in Portland, Oregon, our Polar Shimmer base. It's on National Park colorways. This one is Rocky Mountain.
We have 28 colors now. I think 28, maybe 29.
I think it's 28.
28 colors. We've been to 29 parks, but Sequoia and Kings Canyon are one thing.
Exactly.
No, they're different. No, they're the same.
They're the same.
Yeah, they're the same.
They're the same part. They're the same colorway. I don't think I got to show this off last week because I was still flying it.
Don't remember. I don't remember.
Did I show you guys this last week?
I thought maybe you did, but I can't remember if that was on.
I don't know if you can see the sparkle or not. But yeah. Okay, so I made this lovely skein of merino and then the bigger black bits. Hey, you want to come pop in and say hi? That's gorgeous. Thanks, I made yarn. Hi, guys.
It's Heather from YarnCom.
And Midwest Fiber Festival.
I was going to say, this weekend it's Midwest Fiber Festival. That's gorgeous, Katie. Did you spin that?
Yeah.
I would never steal anything that she spun.
She says she won't steal it, guys.
I said it on video.
Alice would say, that's a lie. Because Alice is watching this.
I know.
Jasper and JJ say it's very pretty.
Really
so cool. The multicolor, the fluorescent colors are merino. The bigger bits are Shetland of black, and then I applied it with a black sparkle grid.
I just think it looks better on my complexion than yours.
It's gonna be really stripy and really awesome. So, because I did the Rolex. Alice says she's really looking forward to this weekend. So I see that.
All right, I'll let you guys get back to your life.
Right.
It was fabulous seeing everybody.
Yeah.
I'll see you inside.
All right, we'll be there in a minute. We're excited about dinner. So
Katie said it was great to see us at Sharp Top.
Yay! Yes, we had a really
Over on
good time.
Instagram.
So on Thursday night, we drove back to
Lynchburg
to Fairhaven Farm, and what did we do on Friday?
So Thursday night we actually went to before we left North Carolina, we went to get some birthday presents.
We got birthday presents for Avery.
Here, well, no, I'll show the video of her getting it in a minute.
Yeah, it's okay. This is not a Katy sweater color.
No.
This is 100% a Katy sweater.
I don't know about a sweater color.
It's supposed to be a hat. Was what I was
cowl
going for.
Hat. It's a cowl hat.
Did you see it like right here?
Yeah.
Exactly. Okay. I have been working on my multi-state here.
You've been working quite a bit on it.
Yeah. I'm actually to matching the last section. So the solid color at the very end. So this is the beginning. And then I'm working on the very end. And then I'm going to pick up the shawl collar. So we'll work on that.
And on Friday, I
don't know what we did.
What did we do?
We must have went somewhere.
I think that was originally we were going to go to Charlottesville, but we didn't. Here, let me look at our pictures and see if I can tell what we did.
I have no idea.
Friday. Oh, we did. We went to Avery's program.
Avery's school had a
recital
K3, K4 program, and they sang songs with lots of motions, and they recited verses and such.
And so during that, so we went to one in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
In the middle of the day, we actually did a lot of work on the Katy and Springs retreat.
Yes.
So that is all live.
Then we will have cards for
they're right there, I think, but I can put it up here. It's the same card.
Okay, yeah, you can do that. So we did a lot of things and we put it live. It's all up on the website. Katy and Springs Fiber Adventure Retreat is happening. It will be September 29th through October 2nd. And we are very, very excited about this adventure. So all-inclusive rates, retreat, meals, and lodging, all included. 3 nights, 4. So we have like 8 workshop options, and then you can take as many as 6, depending on which ones you pick. And then we have 9 meals, and then Dean's going to do things with Stellar Spectrum, and there's going to be like all kinds of fun things going on. So
it's a collaboration between us, the Yarn Adventure, and Fold Out Cat. And Cesium Yarns is also making an appearance at this retreat. So this is Katy and Springs and Farms in West Virginia. It is the few days directly after Shenandoah Valley Fiber Fest and is less than an hour away from there. So we put it up live. It's ready to go. You have to call Katy and Springs and Farms to reserve, because it's just like reserving a room there. You're basically tacking on this retreat fee and telling them that you're going to be there at the retreat with us. And so that it's all live. We sent it out today to a bunch of yarn shops, fiber festivals, people of interest. We sent it to Knitter's Review. It is now published in Knitter's Review for the list of retreats and festivals and such.
Festivals and
so
yarn crawls.
It's out there. We'd love to have you visit us September 29th through October 2nd in Katy and Springs, West Virginia.
Yes.
It will be a fun time, because while there's like programming and stuff, there's a whole bunch of time to just chill out, hang out with all of us.
And you can get a private room, a double occupancy room, and if you have a spouse or significant other that doesn't fiber, then they don't have to pay the retreat fee. They just have the lodging fee, which also still includes all the rooms. They can go golfing
and meals.
Includes the meals in the room. And
there's lots of options for them to do other things at the resort.
Golf course, there's a spa, all kinds of great stuff. Carol says, drive safe. We'll see you soon too. All right.
We were talking about our nice chairs.
New chairs. Oh yeah, she tested our chair last week, a couple weeks ago when we were at
Green Castle.
Wherever we were, Okay.
That place.
Yeah, that place. All right. So there we go. There we are. So Friday we did a bunch of admin things. We also pulled fiber out, and oh my gosh, guys, the fiber is gorgeous. Fur Haven Farm has provided us with a really great variety of alpaca roving and some llama yarn.
Yeah.
So we're really excited to have that on the truck, because that made its debut on Saturday morning at Sharp Top Fiber Festival.
Yep.
Fiber
Gathering.
It was in right outside of Bedford, Virginia.
Big Island.
Yeah. Big Island. And there is our TikTok friend, Cesium. Yay, there's Ellie.
Ellie and Evie back together again.
Yes, and they had a good time. The weather was warm but lovely. It actually turned out really nice.
And it apparently at one point got windy because I think
it's this one right here.
Which one? This one?
Second one over, yeah.
This sample actually got blown up on top of the truck at one point.
And then blew off when they drove away.
Yeah.
So they missed picking it up, and someone found it. So it's getting returned to them soon.
Yeah.
We had a really great time at this first year festival, and we look forward to...
We had a nice little setup of Fur Haven Farm.
Look at all that great fiber and soap.
Llama yarn, alpaca yarn, llama yarn, alpaca fiber, soap. So all of this, they had a nice little banner made.
Yes.
It all worked out super good.
And we will have that same setup, or close to
Pretty close, yeah.
Here at Midwest this weekend, Midwest Fiber Festival here in St. Louis. So Saturday we did that, and then we
drove back.
I don't know what we did in the evening.
Yeah, I don't have any pictures, so I don't really remember. We just
hung out, I'm sure. We went walking.
Yeah, we went
on
walking.
Lots of walks with our families.
We kind of chilled.
The dynamic duo. Yes. Evie and Ellie. We were quite fun together.
Yes.
We had a good time, really. And then Sunday we went to Easter services with Avery, Colby, and Tabitha. And we did hunting in the afternoon. And then Avery came down with a stomach bug. And that was super fun. And then on Monday, which was Avery's birthday, she stayed home from school because she had thrown up a bunch. And so she didn't feel good for most of the day.
She did. I mean, Sunday evening, like, y'all were playing a lot, and you and her and Tabitha were playing.
We went to the park.
And then, she came home, and she was just, kind of dragging. And
well, she threw up on the playground.
Yeah, she threw up at the playground, and then was just very sick and pretty sick that evening, too.
Yeah.
The next morning, she was feeling better, but she had just been so sick that they were like, we should probably just stay.
And, we did all kinds of, errands and, Tabitha, we went and got Tabitha's birthday present.
Yeah.
We went to Kohl's, and we got a suit for Dean for the wedding that's coming up in a couple weeks that we're attending. So we're excited about that. I got a new skirt too.
Yep.
So,
it's a light colored suit. I've never had a light colored suit before.
So then on Monday, we also were able to share in Avery's birthday, which was super awesome. And in the evening, after everybody was feeling better, and we had already skirted alpaca. We had skirted, I think, 6 fleeces. So to send those off to the fiber mill. And then we got to be there for when Avery got her bike, which is super exciting. So do you have... we went to dinner at one of our favorite Mexican restaurants in Lynchburg. And Avery got a present from Dean and I, which we're very excited
Which is this cool thing, which is Maui's hook from Moana. She was extremely excited about it. It was it's super fun present.
Yeah.
So let's see.
Can we get a little chihu?
Yeah, I'm gonna pull it up.
I don't know if this is...
Yeah, I don't know either, actually.
She goes, "Can I get a little chihu?" Which is apparently what
he says in the movie. In the set, we haven't seen the second.
We haven't. She keeps trying to show it to us.
Yeah.
We keep not having time to do that. So,
and we were also Monday afternoon. We were getting the little fence area prepped for. They were going to do shearing the next day.
Shearing on Tuesday.
And then Colby got sick after we came home from the Mexican place. He just dropped like a fly.
Yep. And so we postponed some plans to get started on the road on Tuesday morning, and instead, Dean and I helped corral 7 alpacas into their holding pen for the afternoon shearing, and then I got to help with the blowout of the coats. So one of the things that you do that's encouraged is to use a
Like a leaf
leaf
blower.
blower, and you can watch the dust fly off of these alpacas. We are not harming them in any way.
And
it's just loud.
they actually
this particular alpaca, I don't remember. Is this
that's
Princess? Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They actually kind of like it if they will get once they get it going. But just the noise of the machine, they're kind of like
Cinnamon.
Yeah, this is Cinnamon. Cinnamon was a champ.
Cinnamon is a champ, and he's like the herd lead, and he's really great. He's one of the oldest ones there, and he makes the most gorgeous fiber. That's what we had on the truck.
That's what we have sold. Yeah.
You can just see the dust flying off because they like to take dust back.
They roll in the dust.
Yeah.
So, and then these alpacas back here, some of them have already been blown out, and some of them are like, "Please, not me, not me. I don't want to do it."
Which is silly because they just do just fine, and it's not a big deal. But yeah, it was a hard time. Anyway, we had some long drive yesterday afternoon, and then this morning we finished out our drive, and made it to St. Louis.
Yep.
We spent the afternoon at YarnCom and here in Creve Court, and then now we're gonna go eat dinner here in a few minutes. So, Jess says she loves it. We'll make some more videos and put some more stuff out on social media. I just haven't had time to edit stuff. So
tomorrow we'll be prepping for Midwest Fiber Fest. We're here helping Heather, and
we're here to do that. And we love helping out. We have jobs lined out for each of us. Dean helps tape the booth down. I help tape all the mats down and all the cording down, and then we help check everybody in and load in stuff.
Carry all the things for everyone.
Tomorrow evening, and then all day on Friday during the day. And then Friday afternoon we'll set up, and there's still tickets available for Friday, the Friday night preview.
If you're in the St. Louis area this weekend, I'd love to see you at Midwest Fiber Fest. 5 to 7 on Fridays, a ticketed event.
It's at the St. Louis Community College Merrimack campus. Right off Big Bend, I believe.
Yep. And so if you show up Friday at 5 and you don't have a ticket, you will not be able to shop and hang out. So
we would love for you to shop and hang out.
We would love for you to shop and hang out. If you don't want to do that, we would love to see you Saturday and Sunday.
Yes.
Saturdays, is it 9 to 5 on Saturday and 11 to 3 on Sunday?
9 to 5 and then 11.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. So hopefully we'll see lots of folks there.
Yes. And then where are we off to after this?
Indianapolis.
But not till next Wednesday. Oh no, we're going to Be Happy Pie Company.
Oh, we are. I forgot about that.
And that's next Thursday.
Yep.
So you'll see us again before we leave the St. Louis area.
Yep.
And so we will actually probably be broadcasting from a campsite.
Probably.
Next Wednesday night. So
did I already book something? Maybe I don't remember.
We'll check. We are staying in the truck. Oh, yes. If you're not in the St. Louis area, you should go see our friends down at Yellow Rose Fiber Fiesta in Seguin, Texas. If you're in that area.
Yep.
If you're in the Louisiana neck of the woods, Saturday is the Baton Rouge Fiber Festival.
Yep.
I don't know the details on that one, but I do know it is Saturday.
If you're in the Maryland area, Frederick Fiber Fest, Spring Frederick Fiber Fest in Frederick, Maryland is this weekend.
Fairgrounds.
Just Saturday, right?
Yeah, at the fairgrounds. And that's just Saturday, and that will be, that's always a blast.
Yep.
And of course, it's local yarn shop day on Saturday. So go and visit your local yarn store, support our local businesses, and of course, a lot of these festivals that are on local yarn shop day are hosting small businesses that hand dye yarns or make their own things that don't necessarily have shops. So you're still supporting those local small businesses and small fiber shops when you do that.
Yep.
So we are very excited to be here and to be a part of this community. And we appreciate all of you for showing up every week and saying hi to us because we really like seeing you.
Yep.
Is that it?
I think so.
All right, we're done.
Until next week.
We'll
Happy crafting.
Happy crafting.